Good day everyone, my name is Chou Ting Chang. My metro number is A2482969. Today I would like to share something. First, about my experience and process. In this project, I served as the team editor. My role was to review and refine the script to make sure our content was clear and easy to understand. I also worked closely with our leader, Mira, and our scriptwriter, Aina, to discuss the flow of the fill-in content and ensure everything was consistent. This collaboration really helped me to see how different roles come together in one project. Next, let me talk about the challenges and how we overcame them. Interestingly, the biggest challenge we faced wasn't really the academic content, but rather the team member schedule. Some of us had part-time jobs, while others had many assignments from different subjects, and our meeting time often clashed. This was quite stressful at first, but thankfully, through good communication, we managed to find a suitable time that worked for everyone. This taught me that teamwork is not just about dividing tasks, but also about understanding and respecting each other's situation. Then, regarding the lesson learned from the subject project, through this task, I learned more about Islamic investing and realized that it's not only about profit but also about following ethical and Sharia principle. I also understand the importance of continuation in a group project and the role time management in balancing both academic and personal life. Finally, the impact of my skill and perspective, I feel that this project helped me to improve my time management skill because we have to manage our deadline during this short matter. I also became better in collaborating with my teammates and gained many confidence in handling group work. Personally, I also developed the ability multitask since I had to manage assignments from different subjects at the same time. In conclusion, this project not only improved my knowledge of Islamic finance but also strengthened my communication, teamwork, and time management skill. I believe this experience will benefit me not only in study but also in my future career. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Noramata Shabita Begani and my metro number is 8248291. So today I will present reflection on our group project. So for this reflection, I would like to share my own experience working on our group project that titled Promoting Islamic Ethics, the concept of halal and haram in Islamic investment. Throughout this project, I gathered many meaningful and valuable experience. From the early stage, we held several discussions to plan our content, divide tasks, and prepare a script. We also conducted research to ensure the information we share was accurate and based on authentic Islamic sources. One of the most memorable experiences was during the video recording session. I had the opportunity to play a role and deliver the message to the audience. This taught me how to communicate more clearly and confidently, especially when speaking in front of a camera. Other than that, in terms of challenge, one of the biggest issues I faced was managing times between all group members. Each of us have different class, assignment, and personal commitments. To overcome this, we use a shared calendar and agree on deadlines in advance. This is because it can help us stay organized and avoid delays. Other than that, another challenge was simplifying complex concepts related to Sharia and compliant investment. This is because we wanted to ensure our audience could understand important terms such as riba and gharar without losing the depth and accuracy of the content. To overcome this, we revise our script multiple times and give each other feedback to make this language clear and simpler and more suitable for the general public. In my opinion, as the listener, I learned this project gave me a deeper understanding that Islamic investment is not just making money, but also earning in a halal and ethical way. For example, I learned the importance of avoiding riba and gharar as they are actually harmful to both individual and society. As we all also realize that a lack of knowledge among the public is one of the main reasons why many people fall into illegal and unethical Islamic investment schemes. Therefore, one of the biggest takeaway from this project is the importance of awareness, education, and making informed decisions. Lastly, this project also helped me develop several important skills. Among us are communication skills, where I learned how to explain ideas clearly and stay calm when presenting. I also learned to listen and respect other opinions, especially during group project or discussion. Other than that, I improved time management by using calendar and reminder to complete my parts on time, and also ensures my research skill by referring to reliable sources such as the Security Commission. In conclusion, this project did not only give me a knowledge but also shape my attitude, strengthen my soft skill, and open my mind to the role of Islamic principle in today's financial world. And that's all from me. Thank you.
A very good day to everyone. I am Izora Isabel and my matrix number is A24A3022. Today, I will be providing a reflection on the task that was carried out by me and my group mates. We carried out an interview explaining the concept of halal and haram in Islamic investment. I have derived my reflection into 4 parts. Let's get into it one by one. Firstly is the experience and process. Firstly, to carry out this interview, discussion was carried out on a based learning. We carried out this interview with research and prior knowledge to ethical financing. And teamwork and collaboration is what made this interview a success. Secondly is challenges and how we overcame them. The challenges faced was coming up with creative ideas to conduct or carry out a presentation-based learning engagement that can provide knowledge and insight about ethical financing. The solution that we came up with was to discuss and carry out research on materials and current issues that can be used as a resource. We evaluated and organized the questions and answers for interviews using one main issue and discussed around it. The lesson that we learned from this project is that it is important to be aware of uncertainty and rid of financing that cannot be verified. One important knowledge that I received was, regardless of race, Islamic financing and Sharia compliance can bring good to everyone and is one ethical way of financing. Lastly is the impact on understanding and skills of perspective that I received throughout this task. Firstly, I deepened my knowledge on the ethical way of financing, and I understood the reason on why ethical financing is significant. I also engaged my communication skills, enabling confidence to speak in a large group as a panel.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I am Welian Fika binti Daniel, A248024. So I am gonna answer for the 4 questions. For the first question, about my experience. For this project, it's not easy task because students are occupied with daily routines and part-time job. So for me to manage the time to make this project complete, it's not an easy thing. But with my team members, we can solve the things and make it more easier to do the project. And for the second question, the challenge of this project is definitely related to weak internet connection, time management, and group discussion. However, everything was resolved through major and rational solution by group members who care for one another and were willing to spend time together. Everything became easier because we willing to talk and discuss for this project. And the third question, I understand Islamic ethic is not for only Muslim, but it's also related how we treat non-Muslim also, because Islamic ethics teach us how to be respect, how to gain the respect, be honest, and responsibility. So it's not on the interact is not only for between Muslims but also non-Muslim, because in this project we are not teamwork with Muslim only but with non-Muslim. So for me, I am apply this for our project, and the project is complete easier because all members communicated effectively without raising sensitive issues. And for the last question, this project also helped me sharpen my communication skills. Without honest communication, avoiding emotional involvement in this discussion, and being rational in decision making, nothing could be resolved without all of this. But for me, everything was manageable.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farah Nabila binti Masyadi. My matric number A24A3035. This presentation is from assignment 1 and my topic is the concept of halal and haram in Islamic investment. At the beginning of assignment 1, I searched for information on the internet including articles, journals, and Sharia guidelines to get a clear picture of the topic. Then I discussed with my group members how we should approach the assignments. We shared different references and ideas, and together we decided on the process of scope of the project. This teamwork helped me gain better understanding and directions. One challenge was differentiating Islamic investment products from conventional ones, since they often look quite similar. Another difficulty was dealing with technical terms and documents. To overcome this, we rely on group discussions, guidance from our lecturer, and official sources such as Penegara and the Security Commissions. Next, one important lesson I learned is that not every investment is halal, so proper screening is needed. I also understood the wisdom behind it, such as avoiding riba, exploitation, and uncertainty. I realized the important role of the Sharia Advisory Council, and also that ethics are just as important as profit in investment. Lastly, for the impact on me, I can divide it into three parts. First, in terms of understanding, I realized that halal and haram are not only about food, but also relate to finance. Second, in terms of skills, this project improved my teamwork, research, and analytical skills. Lastly, from the perspective side, it changed the way I see Islamic finance because now I understand it is connected to real life and even to our future careers. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum to anyone who watched this video, and especially my respected lecturer. My name is Nuraina Shuhada binti Sukri. My metric number is A2483040. I will talk about reflection on the assignment 1, giving based on the title Promoting Islamic Ethics, which is the concept of halal and haram in Islamic investment. First of all, the experience and process in completing the task is working with new group members as determined by the lecturer. All members are actively involved in the group discussion. Secondly, playing the role as a new reader who was never present because fully used English completely as shown in the video in the first assignment. The next experience is making and writing script for hosts who involved in the interview session. Next are the challenges and how to overcome them. Among the first challenge is time management. This is because the time set to start and end the interview session as in assignment 1 is not the same as the one set initially. This is to ensure that the project runs smoothly. And the way to overcome this challenge is to tolerate each other and understand each other because we are involved in the virtual world, which is online. The last challenge is the difference in schedules. This is because during the semester break, some students work and some do not. This causes a delay in the discussion process and the division of tasks to ensure that all members are complete in one meeting on Google Meet. The way to overcome this challenge is to ask each member the correct date to complete the video recording task. The lesson I learned through this assignment is don't be easily fooled by promise of lucrative returns like the case shown in the news. Second, Islamic investment must follow ethics and Sharia principle, not just profit, as the panelists commented on the interview session.
For this project, I interviewed about the concept of halal and haram in Islamic investment. The process helped me connect Sharia theory with real-life cases. One challenge I faced was finding reliable information to support the discussion, since not all sources were accurate. I overcome this by cross-checking with credible references and simplifying the points into clear example. From this, I learned that Islamic investment is not only about profit but also about ethics, trust, and accountability to Allah. Many financial problems like scam and Ponzi scheme happen because people ignore the boundaries of halal and haram. The Quran and Hadith provide timeless guidance, and the Prophet Muhammad emphasized honesty and fairness in financial dealings. Overall, this project deepened my understanding of Sharia in finance, improved my communication skills, and reminded me that wealth is an amanah that must always be managed ethically.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Amira Ashiki binti Muhammad Nazman and my number matric is 82483050. So, today I want to share my experience and how I made references for this project, the challenges and solution, the lesson learned and the impact it has on me after completing this project. First, my experience is that I was able to develop a strong and knowledgeable idea so that what I want to convey was professional. Furthermore, I was able to express my talent in hosting without hesitation, and I could communicate it without shame with the team that I know online. However, the references for this project were through online classes and the guideline provided by lecturer. The second is challenging faced during this project was internet disruption during the presentation, but it was salvaged by accessing the internet through hotspot sharing. There was also a time contracts for everyone together to present this project because everyone was working part-time, but they were willing to take leave for the presentation. In addition, my teaching in carrying out this task has taught me to work with full trust and responsibility and has allowed me to gain some knowledge about financial management from an Islamic procedure perspective so that I do not engage in financial management in a haram manner. Finally, this project has a positive impact because it can enhance public speaking skill and provide a deeper understanding of Islamic moral value to me. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi everybody. My name is Nur Umaira Kairina binti Syaibu Anwar. My matrix ID is A24A3058 and today I will be sharing you guys my reflection for assignment 1. So for my reflection throughout this assignment 1, I gained a lot of experience in researching the concept of halal and haram in Islamic investments, and I managed to connect the theory with real practice. One of the main challenges I faced was understanding some technical terms, but I overcame that by using reliable sources and also discussing with my teammates. From this project, I learned that Islamic finance is not only about avoiding haram activities, but also ensuring justice, fairness, and transparency. The impact on me is quite meaningful. My understanding of Islamic investment has improved. My research analytical skills got better, and now I see finance not only as numbers of profit, but as a system that must stay clean and free from usury and operations. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Al-Shakti. My number is 824-88086. Now, I will answer 4 questions. First, experience and process. For this project, our group began by studying the concept of halal and haram Islamic investment for relevant general and reading material. We gathered important information and held discussion sessions and interview simulation to exchange ideas and strengthen our understanding. For second question, challenge and how overcome them. For the project, we face several challenges such as difficulty coordination, decision time to overlap with other activities, internet problem during online interview session, and different ideas among a group member. However, all this was successfully overcome through early planning and rational decision. For third question, the lesson learned from the project. From the project, we have a better understanding of the concept of halal and haram in Islamic investment and their importance in determining Sharia compliant investment. We also learn to evaluate investment not just based on profit, but according to Sharia guidelines. For the last question, impact on understanding. This project has a positive impact on our teamwork and information analysis skill become stronger. Will our communication and option sharing skill also improve? That's all for me. Thank you.